That hymn was written by Cardinal John Newman, that great figure in 19th century Britain, 19th century Christianity. He moved from the Church of England to become a Roman Catholic. Very intelligent, very sensitive, sometimes difficult, I believe, man, but a big figure. And here he speaks of the greatness of God in the heights and the depth and everything else, but also that greatness expressed in the presence of Jesus Christ amongst us. And it's important when we think about prayer, as we will be, I hope, holding on to both that greatness, that otherness, and the immediacy of Jesus, who was, of course, human as well as divine. But let's hear our reading from Matthew's Gospel. It's from chapter 18, beginning at verse 15. If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault, just between the two of you. If they listen to you, you have won them over. But if they will not listen, take one or two others along, so that every matter may be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. If they still refuse to listen, tell it to the church. And if they refuse to listen even to the church, treat them as you would a pagan or a tax collector. Truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Again, truly I tell you, that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. Well, the theme that runs through all of those words is the importance of unity, of respect and unity within the Christian community. It's very important to have good relations between those who share in a belief in Jesus, in a belief in the God that we know through Jesus. But I want to focus particularly today on the last few words of what we've just heard. If 2 or 3 agree about anything they ask for, God will do it. Here, yes, there's a link to the question of unity, but there is also the understanding that God is attentive to what we want and will produce the goods if we ask. And there are other passages when it isn't a matter of the group asking, but of the individual. I don't know what your experience of prayer is. I have to be honest and say that mine doesn't work like that. I have prayed for all sorts of things, particularly to do with health of people who are suffering, and my prayers seem to have gone completely unanswered. So what is going on? That's what I thought it might be helpful to think about together. The standard answer is that God answers every prayer, but in his way, which may well not be our way. But we need to sort that out a bit, I think. because it's very easy otherwise to feel let down and deceived. And we have to start with, what do we think we're doing when we pray? To whom are we talking? We're talking to God. To God, what is God? God is that presence which is much more powerful than anything we can know or imagine. A higher power, some people like to call him. And if we're talking at that level, then what is going on? Who or what is God like? And I think part of the answer for me lies in simply looking around at creation, at the wonders of the world we know, because it's been made by God. It's got his signature all over, which led me, because it's time for a bit of music, to think of that wonderful song, What a Wonderful World, which Louis Armstrong likes to sing so well. So let's hear it.